Alright guys, so today I'm going to take my 2006 KTM 200XC for a little ride at my riding trail. I've had this bike for maybe 4 months and I probably only have maybe 2 hours of ride time on it. Haven't ridden it a lot, just had these other bikes I've been riding. The times that I have ridden it, it's just been a little bit hard to kind of get in the groove with it, just a little bit cramped. They're pretty small. So I made some changes to it. A buddy of mine had these flex bars and he's let me try them out, so I put them on there. I also moved the risers forward, kind of just open up the cockpit a little bit, and we're going to take it up there and test it out and see how it does. I picked this bike up, I got a really good deal on it. It's a really fun bike, I love the engine. But my plan was to use it as a hare scramble bike, a race bike for next season, for some of these races that are going to be going on here in the hills. So we're just going to take it out, ride it, get a little bit more familiar with it. It's also got a recluse on it, which is my first bike with a recluse. It's kind of strange getting used to it, especially on a bike like this. I think on a big 4-stroke it'd probably be better. On this one it's just a little weird, so I got to get used to that a little bit. But put together a little video with some riding of the 200XC. Shortage of rocks up here, so it should be pretty good for testing out these bars. The recluse is interesting. The biggest thing that I've noticed about riding with a recluse is I forget what gear I'm in. Number one, I still try to ride it like a regular clutch. I can still find myself shifting like a regular clutch. But I also, when I get into it, when I start using it, I forget what gear I'm in, and on a 2-stroke, it kind of sucks because you end up getting out of the power beam. So this 200 is actually really sweet, and it lugs, it pulls really well. Count them up. My favorite thing about this bike is the engine. Another thing with the recluse, when I turned the idle up on this bike, when I first got it, when I was going down something steep like say this hill, I was killing it. So I did a little research, and I guess you turn the idle up on them. I don't have that problem, so I did that. You really could use some moisture. It's pretty dry up here. Alright guys, I'm up here at my trail where I ride. I just try to do a lap around and clear some down trees. Got a couple different lines that I'm going to try riding. But I'll throw the helmet on, we'll take a spin around her and see how this 200 does with these new flex bars. Oh. Having kind of a hard time with this front tire. A new part here. That wasn't part of the plan. Blew that line. It's really slick because it's so dry. It's just really loose. Probably can't tell. So far, I do like these bars. Moving up, rising forward. So many rocks up here.
Like has like no engine braking whatsoever. You really gotta watch out. This is cherry in this corner. The front is a little bit light. As you can just tell, it's such a light bike. The front is so light. It almost gives it a kind of an unstable feeling. Alright, makeshift turn track.
got back from my ride on the 200XC after I did some setup changes to it with the flex bars, moving the riser forward. Really noticed the difference with the bars going over rocks, especially going fast over rocks. Like, I always thought this thing felt a little harsh on the front with how the suspension was set up from the guy that I got it from. I've kind of tweaked with it a little bit, still kind of felt a little harsh. But with these bars, you don't notice the flex at all. But when I was hitting the rocks, it just felt a little bit more plush. It was pretty nice. I'm pretty stoked on it. This thing is just sweet to ride. It freaking rips. I love the engine. It has so much low end, and for a 200 it's really surprising. The front end, out of all my bikes that I have, the front end on this bike feels the lightest of all of them, which is a little bit, when you're going into faster stuff, the front end does feel a little bit kind of flighty, which takes a little bit of getting used to. But overall, really sick. I'm digging these flex bars. Yeah, I'm loving this bike. I think it's going to be awesome for racing hare scrambles this spring and summer. So stoked on it. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like the videos that I'm doing. Have a good one.